We cannot solve problems with the kind of thinking we employed when we came up with them. Albert Einstein. Learn as if you will live forever. Live like you will die tomorrow. Mahatma Gandhi. For the great doesn't happen through impulse alone, and is a succession of little things that are brought together. Vincent van Gogh. Stay away from those people who try to disparage your ambitions. Small minds will always do that, but great minds will give you a feeling that you can become great too. Mark Twain. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. Lucius Annaeus Seneca. You've got to get up every morning with determination if you're going to go to bed with satisfaction. George Lorimer. Goal setting is the secret to a compelling future. Tony Robbins. Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own two ears. Laird Hamilton. When you give joy to other people, you get more joy in return. You should give a good thought to happiness that you can give out. Eleanor Roosevelt. When you change your thoughts, remember you also change your world. Norman Vincent Peale. Nature has given us all the pieces required to achieve exceptional wellness and health, but has left it to us to put these pieces together. Diane McLaren. Experience is a hard teacher because she gives the test first, the lesson afterwards. Vernon Sanders Law. First, forget inspiration. Habit is more dependable. Habit will sustain you whether you're inspired or not. Habit will help you finish and polish your stories. Inspiration won't. Habit is persistence in practice. Octavia Butler. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston S. Churchill. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Paulo Coelho. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. Herman Melville. If we take care of the moments, the years will take care of themselves. Maria Edgeworth. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. Henry David Thoreau. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Winston Churchill. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Dale Carnegie. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. The slogan, "Press on," has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race. Calvin Coolidge. There are 3 ways to ultimate success. The first way is to be kind. The second way is to be kind. The third way is to be kind. Mr. Rogers. Success is peace of mind, which is a direct result of self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to become the best of which you are capable. John Wooden. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. Estee Lauder. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. W.P. Kinsella. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Will Rogers. If you are working on something that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. Steve Jobs. You learn more from failure than from success. Don't let it stop you. Failure builds character. Unknown. To know how much there is to know is the beginning of learning to live. Dorothy West. Concentrate all your thoughts upon the work in hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought to a focus. Alexander Graham Bell. Either you run the day or the day runs you. Jim Rohn. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. Thomas Jefferson. Resilience is when you address uncertainty with flexibility. Unknown. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Thomas Edison. Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. Earl Nightingale. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. Tony Robbins. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. Amelia Earhart. You'll find that education is just about the only thing lying around loose in this world, and it's about the only thing a fellow can have as much of as he's willing to haul away. John Graham. Sometimes magic is just someone spending more time on something than anyone else might reasonably expect. Raymond Joseph Teller. It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters. Paul Bryant. As a single footstep will not make a path on the earth, so a single thought will not make a pathway in the mind. To make a deep physical path, we walk again and again. To make a deep mental path, we must think over and over the kind of thoughts we wish to dominate our lives. Henry David Thoreau. True humility is not thinking less of yourself. It is thinking of yourself less. Unknown. Nothing ever goes away until it teaches us what we need to know. Pema Chodron. We can see through others only when we can see through ourselves. Bruce Lee. The best way out is always through. Robert Frost. The battles that count aren't the ones for gold medals. The struggles within yourself, the invisible, inevitable battles inside all of us, that's where it's at. Jesse Owens. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Frederick Douglass. Someone will declare, "I am the leader," and expect everyone to get in line and follow him or her to the gates of heaven or hell. My experience is that it doesn't happen that way. Others follow you based on the quality of your actions rather than the magnitude of your declarations. Bill Walsh. Courage is like a muscle. We strengthen it by use. Ruth Gordo. Relentlessly prune bullshit, don't wait to do things that matter, and savor the time you have. That's what you do when life is short. Paul Graham. More is lost by indecision than wrong decision. Marcus Tullius Cicero. If the highest aim of a captain were to preserve his ship, he would keep it in port forever. Thomas Aquinas. You can be the ripest, juiciest peach in the world, and there's still going to be somebody who hates peaches. Dita Von Teese. It is only when we take chances that our lives improve. The initial and the most difficult risk that we need to take is to become honest. Walter Anderson. Keep a little fire burning, however small, however hidden. Cormac McCarthy. Subscribe for more awesome vids.